You betcha.
I love it.
Whoa!
As you all know, in the desert of Arizona, there's a lack of water. The small amount of natural springs can be a huge disadvantage when managing cattle, but the Danzies have figured out a way to turn this negative into a positive. Now, let me explain. This right here is what we refer to as a ring tank, and it's the only water available to the cattle in a 15-mile square radius. This particular ring tank is where we'll be trapping and gathering the cattle. This gate to the corral has a simple yet effective design. When the cows get thirsty, they'll come in here and they'll push this open. This swings on each side, and so a cow is able to push his way through there. After he pushes his way through there, the cow can't get back out. When he tries to go back out, all he can do is push these closer together, and it traps him in here. In simple terms, you can think of the water as bait and the corral as a trap. But we have a problem. We have a time crunch. Eventually, the trap might catch all the cattle, but we don't have time for that. So we're gonna have to gather the majority of the herd on horseback. All right. We're all saddled up. We're ready to head out. Corby is going to get bucked off today.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Don't let your GoPro fall off your head, you genius. We're gonna go wrangle some cattle.
We're going to hop on. We're going to go ride all these hills around here, see what we can find, gather them all up, bring them back to the corral here. And then tomorrow is probably the day that we brand. So let's saddle up and go see what we can find. Today I'm on Pal. Got the Bronx and Donk saddle. That's the sponsor of this week's video. If you want to support the channel, check out the official Bronx and Donk saddle. It fits both horses and mules, it's extremely good looking, and most importantly, it's comfortable. You can find this saddle on bronxanddonks.com, and when you buy it, you can customize it however you want. And I'm extremely excited to announce that we have a new saddle for sale. It's a fully roughed out association tree that I've designed to be slick looking, efficient, and durable. And of course, you can customize it however you want. Now back to the video.
I'm dizzy.
Julian! Did she try to buck on you? Oh, yeah. She's a little bit of a sassy Mary.
Before we started the day, we did a quick sweep around the corral to gather any cattle close by. This cow took off for the hills, so Corby and I ran off after her. We got two of them now headed in the right direction. They're right here a second ago. I'm on their tracks.
They beat me. I thought I beat them to this hill, but I think they must have they'll be back for water.
It didn't take long to wear our ponies out in the deep dirt and hills, and these two cows eventually lost us in the thick cedars. If these two runaways were going to be a preview for how the rest of the day would go, it was going to be a long and hard day. So we're heading up on this hill to go see what we can gather. Everybody's already up here ahead of us. We're trying to catch up right now. And then back behind us is the corrals. So this is hopefully where we'll be bringing them all. Comb the desert.
Found anything yet? Nothing yet, sir.
You want to put this?
How many cows do you think there are, Daniel?
Like 40.
Can you?
There's a whole herd here in front of us. You just can't see it because it's too thick in front of here. Daniel said there's like 40 cows. Okay, following Corby through here. Let's go, boys.
Hey, Corby, they're right here. Corby, Tyler.
Old Byron's on them. This stuff is so thick through here. If they get more than a couple feet in front of you, you almost lose sight of them. Hey.
That's a good little handful.
What do you got to say, Mr. Danzy?
All I know is Eli's still out there somewhere.
So these are all the cows we've gathered so far. We trap them in here and then we bring them into the corral. Before it got hot, we decided to check the cattle in one last location. And on our way out there, Kyle found an awesome shed.
Look at that. Oh, dang.
35 inches wide. Get the video on it.
Dang. This is some nasty stuff right here.
Don't get caught in it. It hurts.
Let's check out what Daniel's got going on over here.
He doesn't even want to try those back teeth.
Yeah, Daniel, let's see you get those back feet.
Did you boys see me almost take a tree nap? Yeah! And she went to bucket, and I was clear up into my swells. I was staring down a tree. I thought I was gonna come off for a second.
Well, we've been looking for a couple hours. We haven't seen anything yet. We're still trotting around. It's kind of hard to see them in this thick stuff, so we're seeing a couple tracks, but we'll keep looking and then probably head back soon.
You bet.
See the calf laying on the ground right here? Well, Byron sure didn't see it.
You bet you.
I love it.
Whoa! Calf right there. Oh my gosh! Where'd that cow go? Are you alive?
So what, you just were walking through here and he was laying down in the bush?
It was laying right there in that little thing. Laying right there. Sucker scared the crap out of my horse and me. I'm shaking, dude.
Holy cow.
I'm shaking, dude.
I looked over and your horse was clear up in the air.
Well, let's go look for its mom. I'll just carry him down. Kind of went through my loop there.
Fair enough.
Nice loop, Kyle.
We figured the mom was caught in the trap, and that's why the calf was all alone. So we brought the calf back to the corral to see if it would pair up with his mother. Then we took a lunch break and waited out the midday heat. We've been out most of the morning. We found quite a few, but there's definitely a lot more out there. We got the horses a little drink of water, so let's go eat some lunch, take a little break, and we'll head out after lunch again. That evening, I set out with a group of cowboys to gather cattle at a spring located 15 miles away. We spotted 3 cows. The plan was to herd them to a corral and load them in the trailer. We didn't count on the job being easy, so we brought our ropes just in case. Let's see you rope that cow on old Stingray. Okay, we just jumped these cows. Those guys are chasing them down there. We brought a small trailer that would fit the 3 cows and a horse rack in the back of the truck to fit the horses. The reason we didn't bring a big trailer is because the roads were too sketchy. We're on truck duty, but it looks like Corby and Joey got cow rope, so we're gonna load it up in the trailer. She looks like she's on the fight too.
Yeah, boy.
Look at that half-day pony get to work. Look at old Stingray get it.
Let me take this rope through there.
Go, go, go. Good.
We have a really mean cow.
She's trying to kill us in the trailer, and we gotta go get the other one, put it in here. First we gotta strap this one down, so wish us luck.
While Corby and Joey took off after the last cow, a couple of us decided to explore an old abandoned mine close by. Well, here we are again exploring another mine. Oh, we got our first bat. Don't stand up too high.
Oh, dude, don't touch that. I'm gonna poop my pants. Look at the size of it.
Oh my gosh. I seen a shadow.
Stuff they have going from here. Yeah, like.
Oh my gosh.
What was that? Bat!
Oh, there they go. Oh,
Coronavirus and rabies shots.
whoa. They hit my glasses off, I think.
Yep, it keeps going.
Oh. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. I told Eli if he led the way through the mine, I would shout out his YouTube channel. It's called The Average Cowboy, so go give him a follow because he earned it. Oh! 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 Yeah! Yeah! Was it worth the shout out?
It was worth a shout out.
After escaping the mine, Corby and Joey were still looking for the last cow.
Do you have any words of
chase-
advice about this?
We're gonna chase these wild cows. We're gonna rope them. We're gonna tie them down, and we're gonna be back at camp by dinner time.
You heard him yourself, boys. We're gonna be back at camp in no time.
One eternity later.
I'm freaking tired. It's like 1 in the morning. We made it back safe.
Well, boys, any luck today?
No cows. No cows.
After a fun but long and hard day, we were ready for bed. And we most definitely needed our rest for the next couple of days because it's about to get wild. This video is part 1 of a 3-part series on the Arizona Strip. Here's a little sneak peek of what's coming up. Mule kick that subscribe button if you want to know what happens next. And I wanted to give a shout out to some of our saddle customers. This is Michael's saddle. He lives in Alaska. And you can see from his text message, he's loving the saddle. Tom bought the saddle for his gaited horse and it fits perfectly for him. And last we have David. His wife bought him the saddle for his birthday. Happy birthday, David. You can find all our saddles on bronxanddonks.com.